Lachlan Norris is a young Australian on the Australian Drapac Pro Cycling team. He took the first victory for that team on North American soil at the Tour of Utah, out sprinting Brent Bookwalter on stage 7 on this exact bike. Let's take a close look. So Swift Carbon is not a really well-known brand. They're out of South Africa, and their sponsorship of the Drapac team is the biggest sponsorship they've had thus far. This is the Ultravox. So beyond the frame, I think what's really interesting is that this bike is almost head to toe either SRAM or its sister company Zipp. Look at the cockpit, Zipp stem, Zipp bars. Look at the seat post, Zipp. Look at the wheels, Zipp 303 tubulars. One of the few things that's not either SRAM or Zipp on this bike are the tires. These are the Vittoria Corsa CX 25 mil, a little bit wider, will be comfortable for some of the dirt roads here in Colorado. Let's take a closer look at the drivetrain. This is the SRAM Red 11 speed. He's running a 172.5 millimeter crank, equipped with the Speedplay pedals, the Zeros. One other brand that is in the SRAM Zipp family, of course, is Quark. Everybody trains with power these days. Drapac is no exception. You can see the Quark power meter crank here. SRAM's even got its name on the Garmin mount for the head unit. So really, SRAM, Zipp, Quark, almost head to toe on this bike. A few of the finishing touches on this bike. Well, you've got the Fizik Antares saddle. You've got the service course bar tape, also provided by Zipp. You've got the Arundel water bottle cages, carbon, of course, and a close look at the top tube. Jaguar, team sponsor, that's pretty pimp. You've got the UCI sticker right there on the top tube, and of course, last name and nationality, Australian flag. There's even a little Speedplay decal here on the seat post, marking Lachlan Norris' exact saddle height. In terms of weight, it's just over 7.2 kilograms or just over 16 pounds, so a smidge above the UCI weight limit. All right, well, you've met the bike. Now let's meet the pilot, Lachlan Norris. Tell us a little bit about your Swift Evox.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is the Ultravox, and it's a great bike. For me, I just run it basically fairly standard setup. There's nothing too splash about it. What I love about it is it's chunky. I like the aesthetics. I like to look down and see a nice chunky bike under me. It's not that I'm putting out huge watts, but it's super stiff for me. It's more than enough. Basically the rest is SRAM and Zipp and Fizik and Speedplays. So we've got it set up there with a long cage on the red rear derailleur, so we can use 32s. Last week we were using 32s at the Tour of Utah.
Some people might be surprised to hear that. They're so accustomed to hearing about pros that ride 39-25 as their climbing gear.
I think that's a bit old school now. And for sure, when it's a steep climb, there's no question that having a lighter gear is a huge advantage. So, you know, I'm not afraid to use a 32. People might think I'm a bit weak, but I'm not afraid.
And you won a stage of the Tour of Utah on this exact bike that's in my hand, so obviously you have nothing but good things to say about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're only as good as your last race, and pretty much that's my last race. So we've done all right.
Well, there you have it. That is the Drapac Swift Carbon Ultravox piloted by Lachlan Norris. For more pro bikes, click up here. For a video on tips to train with power, click down here. And to subscribe to GCN, just click on this trash bag that's blowing its way across the shot. You can't see it? Get this thing out of here. It totally was distracting me too. All right.